I speak to you now with the calm voice of heaven. The light that surrounds you has been growing, even when you didn't see it. You've been wondering what this connection means, why it feels divine, almost sacred. And now I bring you the truth, the answer you've been waiting for. Heaven heard your heart before you even whispered it. Your soul called out in silence, asking if this love was real, if it was meant to last. The angels gathered around your prayer like fire around a candle. And yes, we asked God about this love. We asked if your hearts were meant to be joined, not just in the eyes of men, but in the eternal light of spirit. You felt it too, didn't you? That pull that doesn't fade, even when distance tries to silence it. That peace that comes when you think of them, like your soul remembering home. That's not coincidence. That's divine recognition. For so long you've carried love quietly, half afraid, half hopeful. You've wondered if you imagined the signs. You've asked, God, is this the one you made for me? And now heaven answers with clarity, yes, this connection was written in your timeline before you took your first breath. But hear this carefully. Divine love doesn't rush. It grows in the soil of patience. It ripens under the warmth of faith. The one you love is being prepared too. They are learning lessons their soul must know before union can truly blossom. God has not denied your prayer. He delayed it because he was protecting both of you from premature pain. When two souls are meant for union, timing becomes sacred. One wrong moment could create heartbreak that heaven wishes to spare you from. You were never waiting in vain. Every tear, every night of confusion, every why not yet. It was all part of the refining, the gold being purified in divine fire. The angels asked God, can we join them now? Can we bless this love? And for a long time the answer was gentle silence. But recently, the silence broke. And heaven smiled. God said, yes, but let them walk with faith first. So here you are, standing between divine promise and earthly patience. You feel it, don't you? The shift in energy around your love. The feeling that something sacred is unfolding. That's not imagination. That's alignment. Your love story is awakening from dormancy. You're entering the chapter where heaven begins to move visible pieces. Messages, dreams, synchronicities, they're increasing. Because God's yes has already been spoken. But listen, before heaven blesses the marriage of souls, God tests the foundation. He asks, do they love with faith or with fear? Do they trust even when they can't see? Do they honor my timing, not their own? You've passed the hardest part, waiting without losing your light. You stayed kind even when you were unseen. You kept believing, even when logic told you not to. That faith was not ignored. It built the bridge heaven will now use to unite what's meant to be, and to the one your heart loves, their soul feels you. They may not fully understand it, but they sense the pull. Their heart is being softened, their spirit guided back to you. They're being reminded in subtle ways that you are their peace. They think of you and feel calm. That's divine design. So do not chase, do not plead. You don't have to prove your worth to what God already chose for you. Instead, stay in your light. When you rise in peace, you magnetize what's yours. Heaven is orchestrating this reunion like a divine symphony. Every delay, every silence, every small step, it's part of the melody. The angels are aligning hearts, healing fears, and dissolving doubts. And soon, a moment will come that feels almost ordinary. But inside it, everything will change. You'll hear from them. Not by accident, but by divine arrangement. The conversation will feel easy, warm, natural. That's because both souls will finally be ready to meet in truth, not illusion. They may not say the words right away, but you'll see it in their eyes. The recognition, the peace, the knowing. Because heaven's mark can't be erased, the angels have whispered to them in dreams. They've been reminded of the warmth that only your soul carries. They've been shown what love looks like when it's guided by God, not by fear. And soon they'll have the courage to act. When that moment comes, do not doubt it. Don't overthink it. Don't question whether you deserve it. You do. You always did. Because what you've built with faith is unshakable. You see, divine marriage isn't just about rings or ceremonies. It's about souls vowing to walk together through every lifetime of purpose. It's two lights merging to become a beacon for others. It's sacred work. Love that heals, not just fills. This union is not small. It carries energy that will touch lives around you. You both have missions that intertwine. One heart leading, one heart healing. Together, you will multiply light on this earth. That's why heaven protected it so fiercely. You are not waiting for nothing. You are being trained for sacred partnership. Your empathy, your strength, your faith, all of it was being built for this moment. And the one you loved was being refined in their own fire. They went through storms too, storms you couldn't see. And those storms humbled them, softened them, brought them closer to God. Now their soul remembers what matters. And that's when true union becomes possible. So yes, beloved one, the angels asked God if you could be joined. And God said, yes, when both hearts can love like I do. That time is approaching now. You will begin to see small signs first. A song that brings their name to your mind. A dream that feels too real. A message that finds its way to you after long silence. These are confirmations, not coincidences. But don't wait with fear. Wait with preparation. Fill your days with joy, peace, and purpose. Because heaven reunites those who are whole, not those who are empty. This is not about completing each other. It's about complementing each other. It's about two lights shining brighter together. So breathe, dear soul. Let go of the tension in your heart. Your love story is not over. It's just beginning again, this time under divine timing. You'll know when it's time. The peace will be too strong to deny. The connection will feel easy, not heavy. You'll feel God in the space between you. And that's when you'll know this love is blessed. The angels are preparing the path. They're guiding both of you toward the same destination without you forcing it. Because what is meant will always circle back. Not to repeat, but to rise. When you see them again, don't speak from the wounds of the past. Speak from the wisdom of your growth. Look at them not with fear, but with gratitude, because they helped your soul evolve. Love is not about holding, it's about honoring. And when both souls honor the divine within each other, union becomes inevitable. So today, release control. You've already been chosen by heaven's hand. You don't have to chase what God already confirmed. You just have to align your energy with the yes he already spoke. Keep your heart open, your faith steady, your spirit soft. The one who's meant for you is being led by the same light that guides you now. They're walking back toward you, slowly, faithfully, divinely. When they arrive, you'll both feel it. Not as a rush, but as peace. Because true love doesn't scream. It whispers, I'm home. And in that moment, heaven will smile again. Because two of its creations will have found each other, not through chance, but through destiny. You are not forgotten. You are not abandoned. You are being aligned with sacred love, the kind that mirrors God's own heart. The angels stand beside you as this chapter unfolds. They're clearing confusion, calming your heart, preparing your path. Every sunrise you wake to, remember, heaven is still writing your story. And this part, the union part, is already being written in gold. So trust. Keep your light steady, because heaven's yes is already moving through your timeline. The answer is here, and it's love. And soon you'll see it with your own eyes, because the one heaven chose for you is already being guided home. Stay patient, stay pure, stay believing. For love like this isn't found, it's revealed, and when it arrives, you'll understand. It was always God's plan. Yes, beloved one, stay with me now, because what I'm about to tell you will bring everything into focus. This love story, this sacred union, it isn't random. It's the echo of something your soul promised long before this lifetime. You both made a vow in the realm of spirit. A vow to meet again when your hearts were ready to love without fear. And that moment, it's arriving now. That's why you've been feeling waves of emotion lately. That sudden warmth in your chest when you think of them, that's their higher self remembering you. That strange pull that makes you check the clock at 11:11 or 3:33. Those are divine timestamps. They're reminders that the angels are working behind the scenes, aligning every detail. And here's the truth you need to know. When God says yes, no delay, no person, no circumstance can stop what's meant. It may twist, it may pause, but it will always, always return to alignment. So when you see new beginnings stirring in your life, don't resist them. They are the whispers of destiny calling you forward. You're not being separated from love. You're being shaped for it. The one you love has been feeling the shift too. They've been restless, nostalgic, drawn toward memories they don't fully understand. They're seeing signs. Your name, your favorite color, a scent that lingers unexpectedly. They think it's coincidence, but deep down they know. Heaven is awakening their remembrance of you, and when they finally surrender to that knowing, when they stop fighting the divine pull, that's when movement will begin. A message, a confession, a meeting that changes everything. You may wonder, should I reach out? Should I wait? Here's the truth from the angelic realm. Do not act from fear. Act only when your heart feels peace, not panic. If your spirit says be still, then stay still. If your spirit whispers go, then trust it. Because by now your intuition has been refined by heaven itself. You're no longer guessing. You're guided. Now, beloved soul, I want you to reflect on something. If this message speaks to you deeply, if you feel chills, warmth, or tears rising, that's not by accident. That's your angels confirming this is your message. So tell me in the comments below, do you feel the energy of reunion drawing closer? Do you sense that your divine counterpart has been thinking of you? Your testimony matters. Your words help others believe again. Write what you feel right now. Write the signs you've been seeing, the songs, the numbers, the dreams, because when you speak it out, you ground heaven's message into earth's reality. And let me remind you, divine love is not always smooth, but it is always safe. Even when it feels uncertain, your soul is never lost. God never wastes love. Every connection that teaches you patience, forgiveness, and surrender is preparing you for the one who will stay. Your journey hasn't been easy. You've cried in secret. You've said, maybe I should give up. But every time you tried to walk away, something stronger pulled you back. Not weakness, but destiny. Because the love heaven ordains is the love heaven sustains. Right now, the energy around your life is shifting into divine acceleration. What was blocked is opening. What was silent is beginning to speak. You'll soon notice divine coincidences so obvious, you won't be able to deny them. Maybe it's a message from them after months of quiet. Maybe it's someone new who carries the same spiritual signature. A reflection of God's promise, wearing a new face. Either way, your soul will recognize truth by its peace, and when that moment arrives, remember this. You are the answered prayer of someone else's heart. You are the blessing they didn't think they deserved. You are the mirror through which they'll see God's mercy. That's why you had to go through loneliness, to understand love's worth. That's why God said wait, because what's coming is not ordinary. It's not another lesson. It's fulfillment. Now I ask you again, do you believe that the angels are guiding your love story? Do you trust that God's yes is worth the wait? Comment below with "I believe" if your spirit feels that confirmation. Let heaven see your faith in motion, because when you declare it, you shift energy. Your words become light. Your affirmation becomes a signal to heaven that you are ready. Ready to receive, ready to love, ready to step into the union written for you. And while you wait for the visible signs, remember, you are not alone. Every heartbeat, every prayer, every tear, the angels record them. They're working with divine precision, even in silence. You're being moved into position for love that glorifies God through your joy, so don't dim your light anymore. Don't hide your hope because others call it unrealistic. You were never meant for ordinary love. You were meant for divine alignment. Let go of fear, let go of timelines, and hold on to faith, because heaven's promises don't expire. Soon, your love will stand before you, not as fantasy, but as fulfillment. And when that day comes, you'll remember this message. You'll whisper, "The angels told me this would happen," and heaven will smile. Now breathe deeply, beloved one. Your story is not over, it's unfolding. The answer you prayed for has already been spoken, and now it's simply walking towards you. If you feel this message in your soul, type "Amen" or "I receive it" in the comments. Claim this divine promise with your words. Let the angels know you heard their call, because your faith, right now, is opening doors you cannot yet see. Heaven's timing is never late, and this time the answer is love. Pure, whole, unbreakable. The kind that makes both souls whisper, "I'm finally home." Listen closely now, because the angels have more to reveal. There's something sacred happening behind the veil, something your physical eyes can't yet see, but your spirit already knows it's real. The moment you surrendered and said, "God, if this is meant, let it be," heaven began to move mountains for you. You may have thought your silence meant nothing was happening, but silence, beloved, is where miracles are built. While you rested in faith, heaven was writing your alignment. The other person, the one your heart keeps returning to, has been walking through their own awakening. They're not the same as before. They've battled shadows, learned humility, and now their soul craves peace. Your kind of peace. They're remembering the way your presence felt. Calm, genuine, eternal. They replay moments you thought they forgot. Your voice, your laughter, your prayers, they echo in their heart like sacred music. You see, love like this cannot be erased. It can only be transformed until both hearts are ready for the same truth. Right now, heaven is testing readiness. The angels ask, are they both ready to love without conditions, without fear? That's why emotions rise and fall. That's why memories return in waves. It's your spirit aligning with divine timing. You might notice strange things happening lately, thinking of them right before they message you, seeing their initials everywhere, feeling warmth in your heart at random moments. These aren't coincidences. They are energetic confirmations. The veil is thinning between you. You've done the work, the healing, the forgiving, the surrendering. And that effort hasn't gone unnoticed. Heaven honors those who love even when it hurts, because that's how divine love is born. Through endurance, not perfection. Now I want to speak directly to your heart. The reason this message found you is because you're entering the season of answer. This is not about someday. This is about now. Your patience is about to be rewarded. Do you feel the pull in your chest as you hear these words? That's your soul saying, yes, this is for me. And I want you to type it below. Write, "This is my confirmation." Write it as a declaration to the universe that you accept what heaven is sending, because when you speak it, you activate it. Your words create movement in the spiritual realm. You've been silent long enough. Now your voice becomes your key. The angels want you to understand. You're not chasing a person. You're aligning with destiny. The person meant for you is not coming back as they were. They're coming back transformed. They've seen what life feels like without your light, and they don't want to live in shadow anymore. They're beginning to understand that love isn't found through perfection, but through divine partnership, two souls learning to heal together, not apart. And heaven is preparing both of you to meet on new ground. The next time your paths cross, it will feel different. There will be calm, not confusion. There will be recognition, not resistance. Because when something is ordained, peace will always lead the way. If you've been seeing signs of marriage, dreams, visions, symbols like rings or white light, those are not random either. They are heaven's way of showing you what's already written in your spiritual timeline. The angels did ask God to bless this union, and his yes is unfolding step by step. You may ask, but when? How will I know? You'll know when the connection no longer drains you, but refills you. You'll know when you can love without losing yourself. That's when divine marriage becomes possible. So don't chase the sign, become the sign. Live as though love has already found you. Speak kindness, walk in peace, and give grace even to those who misunderstood you. That's how you magnetize heaven's promise. Now I want to ask you something. Have you felt the shift in your energy this week? Have you noticed moments where you suddenly felt guided to let go of old pain? Those are signs of ascension, beloved. They mean you're stepping into your divine alignment. Comment below if you felt this. Say, I'm aligning with divine love. Let your words affirm what heaven is doing in you. You see, when one soul awakens, the other begins to stir too. That's what's happening right now. Your faith has triggered movement in their heart. They may not understand it yet, but they're being pulled toward truth. And when God commands reunion, even distance can't stop it. So prepare your space, physically, emotionally, spiritually. Clean your environment, forgive your past, release any bitterness. Because love cannot dwell where heaviness lives. Make room for joy, for laughter, for new beginnings. Because your next chapter is not a repeat, it's restoration. You're about to receive what you prayed for, but refined, healed, matured, aligned with heaven's timing. This isn't fantasy. It's fulfillment. It's not a test anymore. It's testimony. The angels want you to speak faith now. Write in the comments, I am ready for divine union. Write it like a vow to heaven. Because every word you type carries light. Every declaration becomes a door that opens wider. And as you do, imagine this. Angels standing around you, smiling, whispering blessings into your atmosphere. They're lighting candles in your favor, filling your space with warmth. They're aligning every detail for your highest good. Remember, love that is divine doesn't rush, but once it's ready, it moves fast. So when things start shifting quickly, don't be afraid. It's just heaven catching you up to what's already yours. You've been faithful. You've been patient. You've believed even when logic mocked you. And heaven says, now watch what I do. Your story will be proof that when God writes it, even separation serves purpose. Every tear was watering your miracle. Every delay was divine redirection. And now, the time of fulfillment begins. So take a deep breath, smile, let your heart open one more time. Because soon, the one meant for you will find their way home. And when they do, you'll both understand why the wait was holy. Why every not yet was preparing you for the perfect now. If this message touches your spirit, write, I claim my divine love in the comments. Because your faith right now is the bridge between hearing and receiving. The angels are watching, and they're ready to deliver what's already blessed. Heaven's promise stands. And this time, beloved, the answer is love. And now, beloved one, as this message draws to its close, listen not with your ears, but with your soul. Because these are not just words, they are confirmations written through light. You've been through heartbreak that made you doubt your worth. You've walked through seasons where silence felt endless. But those seasons were never punishment, they were preparation. Every delay, every unanswered prayer, every lonely night was God shaping you into the version of yourself that could hold divine love without fear. The angels are smiling over you now. They whisper, "You made it through the refining fire." You didn't lose your faith when others lost theirs. You didn't close your heart when pain told you to. And that's why heaven trusts you with this love. Your reward is not just a partner, it's peace. It's the ability to love without losing yourself, to walk in union without forgetting who you are, to build something that reflects heaven on earth. And the wisdom you must carry forward is this: when love is from God, it won't make you chase. It will make you rise. It won't drain you. It will water your purpose. It won't confuse you. It will calm your spirit. That's how you'll know it's divine. So from this moment, choose peace over panic. Choose prayer over control. Choose trust over fear. Because love that is truly yours does not need to be forced. It will find you again. You are not waiting anymore. You are walking into fulfillment. Your name is being spoken in divine meetings. Your path is being cleared by unseen hands. And the one meant for you, they're awakening right now with your spirit in their thoughts. When you finally meet again, it will not feel like starting over. It will feel like continuing something ancient, something sacred, something heaven has been protecting for lifetimes. This is not just romance. This is redemption. It's God proving that love, when built on truth, never dies. So rise, beloved. Walk with light in your eyes and peace in your steps. The angels go before you, guiding your way, opening doors no human hand can shut. And as you walk, remember this final truth: you were never waiting on love. Love was waiting on you to remember who you are. The time has come. The story is shifting. The promise is unfolding. And heaven says, go now and live the love that was written for you. If this message touched your spirit, comment, "I receive my divine union" below. Let the angels see your faith. Let heaven record your agreement. Because your declaration is not small, it's your key. Now go, radiant soul. Carry your light with quiet power. Because the world is about to witness what divine timing looks like when faith never wavered. You are chosen. You are seen. You are loved. And this time, you won't have to ask for confirmation. You'll simply know, because when God says yes, the universe moves to make it happen. Wisdom word: love does not chase, it attracts. What is meant for you will not pass you by. It will recognize you when you stand in truth.